and I teleworked today, so no, I did not get dressed. I did not have to be on a meeting, so I'm gonna put this on the stand that I trust, because this right here just fell. All right, so I didn't have a meeting, so I did not get dressed today, but I did get a new wig from LuvMe Hair. So right now I'm just taking my Kylie Cosmetics skin tint. This is what I used for my photo shoot, and you can't really see. There it is. I'm just going on the cap right here. This is, I'll put the link to this wig in the description box. It was supposed to come pre-cut and all of that did it. It was supposed to be a body wave. Is it? You tell me. LuvMe Hair. Is it? Is it what I ordered? Get makeup all on my hair. It's cool. I need to wash it anyway. I'll wash it tomorrow. Is it LuvMe? You tell me, boo-boo. Okay. And it's my fault because why am I putting it on the cap and not the hair? Hold on. So I had to end up going in and cutting the lace myself. Y'all will see it when I put it on my head. And I mean, I did a good job with it. It's not like, you know, where's the part? Okay. Yeah, it's not like, you know, real bad or anything, but I just feel like if I pay for pre-cut, guess what it should come like? It should come pre-cut. Okay. I'm just saying. I'm on somebody's internet with no hair on my head, child. That's a new... That's something I never thought I would do. But yeah, it was this one time where, you know, I was reviewing, I did a U-Nice hair review before, and then this like wig company reached out to me on TikTok and asked me to review the wigs from their business or whatever. And they was like, can you know, guarantee us a 5-star review? No, I cannot guarantee you a 5-star review. And I asked them, I said, well, do you stand 10 toes down behind your product? And they never responded. Go get somebody else to do it. Sorry, because I'm going to be truthful and I'm going to be honest. And look at that. Ooh-wee. And if your product is not good, I'm going to tell the people that your product is not good, and I don't care. So go get somebody else to do it, because it's clearly not me. I am not a side part girly. Can y'all see this? But that looks a lot better now that I've added. I need to put a little bit more on this cap though. Now that I've added the foundation or the skin tint. But yeah, if you can't guarantee me that I'm gonna get good product, then I don't want to hear nothing from you. Like, and no, I cannot review your stuff because I'm just gonna be straight up. Like, if it's not giving, I'm gonna tell the people it's not giving. So asking me to guarantee you a 5-star is probably gonna make me feel like your stuff can't be trusted. I am not at all a side part girly at all. I'm a middle part all the way. So I don't know how I feel about this, but I will say that that's glueless. As y'all can see, I just put that on. That's glueless. And there is no, you can barely see the lace. How can I show y'all better? Hold on. Can I get in the light a little bit more? There you go. That's a little bit better. You see? I am not a melt the lace type of girly. If that's the content you're looking for, Ekane does it good every time. Go find you Ekane's page. but I'm not E-Kane. And I am not that girly who will sit and tell you how to melt your lace. I need a glueless. Life is too busy and too hectic to be trying to get me to sit down in front of somebody's mirror for an hour just for some glue to dry on the corner. I can't do that. I can't do that. And I don't lay edges anyway. Okay. Shedding is there. This is my first time out though using like handling this wig. So it could just be from, you know, I did, like I said, cut the lace earlier. There was some hair on the lace. So it could be shedding from that. It could just be from some hair maybe they've cut off and it's finally coming out in the brush. I don't know. I am very, very, very disappointed about the fact that they sent me curly hair and not body wave. Like, what y'all seeing right now is from me spending time literally raking it with my fingers and all the things. But let me see if I can find a piece. It literally came curled. Like, it didn't come body wave. So that is definitely frustrating. Nose is forever dry. Speaking of nose being forever dry, I did get some Cetaphil, and I got the Gentle Skin Cleanser and the moisturizing lotion from dry to normal and sensitive skin. And it has avocado oil, essential vitamins B5 and B3 in there. This has glycerin and vitamins B3 and B5 in it as well. Hydrates as it cleans to soothe and replenish skin's moisture. This says skin sensitivity, and I got this because it says dermatologist recommended. So I'm going to try this because I definitely have some really dry skin, and I'm absolutely over my skin being so dry no matter what I do. And then for hair products, I don't know if I showed you all this, but I just got the Mielle Rosemary Mint Strengthening Leave-In Conditioner. I got the Rosemary Mint Shampoo. I got the Rosemary Mint Hair Mask, Strengthening Hair Mask. I got the Edge Gel and the Strengthening Oil. So because I get like flaking in my scalp, 9 times out of 10, let me try to do multiple things at once. It is currently going on 9 o'clock and I've eaten nothing all day. So it's hard. Honestly, for me, it's hard to eat when there's so much to do. And I haven't even put a drop in the bucket on what I have to get done. But you know what? I'm not stressing right now. I'm really just not going to stress, but let's do this. What was I about to say? Oh, so I am going to, for the first wash tomorrow, I am going to use my Head and Shoulders for the first wash just to get my scalp and everything really, really clean. And then for the second wash, I'll go ahead and do the, I got these Conaires off of Amazon. We'll see how they work. It's going to be my first time trying them out. And then I'll do the products from Mielle. Okay. And I probably, honestly, should be doing it the other way. Yeah. See, I don't want it curled. Let me unplug this. Let me hook up my straightening iron, guys. Hold on. This is I'm not going to say it's a bootleg straightening iron, but it's the flat iron that came with the LuvMe hair that I got a long, long time ago days. So I'm going to just plug this up and use this for right now because, yeah, I would prefer... I would prefer to use this. And then one side of it is the straightener. And then the other side of it is the crimper. Oh, can y'all see? The crimper. Now, okay, so when I want to use the crimping side, for those who don't have this, or you may get it if you get a LuvMe wig, you have to take this button right here and slide it up. And when you slide it up, it opens up the second part, which is the crimper. You can tell I had these for a long time. Look at that. It opens up the crimper. And then when you want the flat side again, you press that button down and it opens up the flat side. So I'm going to let this get hot. I'm going to move these. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to let these get hot. And I'll put these right here so that they can cool down. Okay. Because I really would prefer... Oh, and with the wig, it came a wig cap, which is the one you see under here. I just love the fact that you cannot see the lace. Like, even though they didn't pre-cut it, like I paid for, this is not the day and time to be taking people money and not doing what you're supposed to do. But it came with this edge brush. It came with this clip. And it came with this comb. So, yeah. I had to do, so I recorded a video and I edited it as far as I could on the software and on my computer. I'm trying to use the CapCut Pro, but it's really giving me a headache. I've not had this much of a headache with the system that I've been using to edit my videos. And so I think that I'm just going to go back to that. Because you are not going to give me a headache for a process that I've been doing fine all of this time. Like, I'm not accepting that. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and give up on CapCut because, you know, not because it's bad, but it's definitely not always user friendly. I will say that. So I'm going to go and how long is it? Is it hot yet? Okay, it's moving pretty fast to get heated up. I need to go and eat. But see, like this right there, like that's the curling iron that I just used barely did anything, and I just feel like they sent me hair that's curly hair. And I didn't want curly hair. I wanted body wave hair. Like, this is not body wave hair. Like, this is not. Like, let me show you how I know it's not body wave. Because after all of this stringing and all that I done did, that hair goes right back into a curl. That's a curl. That's not a wave. And that really bothers me because I wanted a wave. I did not want a curl. I did not want a hair that had a curl in it. And I am an avid, I'm not sending anything back. Like, I don't like returns. So it's really frustrating because then it makes me feel like, you know, because my package was lost and I reached out to them and I'm like, where's my package or whatever. And I feel like instead of them reshipping the actual package I was supposed to have or finding the package I was supposed to have, they just sent me some quick hair in a box. And I'm not feeling it. So even though I'm probably not going to return this hair because I just don't like doing returns. I just don't feel like it. The only people I'll do returns with is Amazon because they're easy and they're quick. That's it. Just go in, scan it, and send it back. But with LuvMe, I don't know how the return process is, and I just don't have time. But I am going to definitely call them and send them a picture. Matter of fact, just taking a picture so that I can send it to them to show them what they sent me. I haven't even looked at the back of the hair. I like the length. I can't remember what I got. Maybe 18, 16, 22. No, maybe 18, 20, 22. I did get bundles from them too. Hold on. So I got a wig from them, but I also did get bundles. And in the bundle kit, In the bundle kit, it comes with 2 sets of lashes. I don't wear lashes, so I have to find somebody who does. It comes with 2 of these clips with one of these little baggies. I'm just gonna show you what I got. I guess it comes with 2 baggies. Oh yeah, it did, because the closure came separately and they had 2 different baggies in it. So that's why I have 2 clips and 2 eyelashes, because they sent the closure separately. Okay. So I did get 3 bags. Y'all see that? That is Body Wave. That's Body Wave. This is a curl. That's a curl. That's Body Wave. So I got 3 bundles of Body Wave, and I got the 16, 18, and 20, which means this has to be the 22. So I got 3 of those, and then I got a 16-inch closure. Honestly, I don't know how much this is. I forget how much, like, is it 5 by 5? I think it's 5 by 5, y'all, but don't quote me on it. Again, I'm going to link everything. That's Body Wave. This is a curl. And why is this side so much more than LuvMe? Don't disappoint me now. Don't really disappoint me to the point where I got to start talking negatively. Like, I done got myself so many wigs. Okay, I'm just going to move these. I done got myself so many wigs. I done got my family members so many wigs. Like, don't disappoint me. Right now, you're really disappointing me right now. Like, you're really disappointing me. Because what is going on with this hair? Like, I'm so upset about this hair. And don't get me wrong. Like, if I do my Tina Turner rolling on the river, the hair ain't moving. It ain't going anywhere. The lace is pretty. Once I put my makeup on it, the lace is pretty. I don't have an issue with it. But this, I can't. And it could be the fact that it's a side part. So let me, because it is, again, I don't know what the size of this closure is either. But it is, I could do a middle part in it as well. Of course, this is not going to look right until I actually style the hair, right? Like, we get that, right? I was just taking a glance. I'm just not a fan of the middle. I'm not a fan of the middle. I mean, of this little deep, little curved side part. I'm not a. It's not clicking with me. But let me just see. Let me not speak too soon, because maybe when I straighten it out a little bit, it'll come back to look like something, huh? What y'all think? What y'all think? Do I need to just go ahead and trust the process? Let's see. I'm gonna take this little piece right here. See what happens. You know how people be over here doing all of that? I ain't got it like that. I ain't got the flick of my wrist like that. So I just got to do what I can do with what I got. Look at that. That's how you know it's curl hair. How many passes did I just do and it's still curled? Bro. I'm going to have to hit him up. I can't do this. I can't. And then it's giving very much. And don't get me wrong. I know that these flat-ons are not the best. And I'm not the best flat-oner. So it definitely is a mixture between this being curly hair, the oldness and the unprofessionalism of the flat iron, as well as my own unprofessionalism. I get that. But it's right now it's just bothered me quite a bit. Like I would never, like I don't plan to walk out of the house tomorrow with this looking the way that it does. Let me see if I can recreate my own curl in it. Because for real, I have another LuvMe wig. I just don't know where it is. It's the old one though. That's why I got this one, because that one is at least 3 years old, which is why I went back to LuvMe, because it lasted me for so long, like to the point where when I freshened it up, washed it, recurled it and all of that, people were still telling me how beautiful it was, which is why I went back to LuvMe. But right now they making me a little upset. I ain't gonna lie. Making me a little mad. Y'all know what I want to do? I want to learn how to swim. I really want to learn how to swim, but I got to get past my fear of like being in the water. When I was younger, I had a scare with drowning. It was actually pretty bad. And so me getting in somebody's water is just like when I was in high school, I can't remember which grade it was, but one of my, for my PE class, the second semester of PE was, the second half of the year in PE was swimming in the pool, because our PE instructor was also our, what you call that team? Our swim team instructor. So she had us getting in the pool, and I almost failed that class because for some reason she couldn't wrap her head around the fact that I'm not putting my head underwater. Like, how you, first of all, when I signed up for PE, it never mentioned anything about getting in the pool. Because if it did, I wouldn't have ever signed up for that class, because I don't swim. And instead of her, she tried to teach us or whatever, but ma'am, you can't teach fear out of somebody. I'm scared. I'm scared to put my head underwater. It was only one time that she got in the pool with us. Any other time she was just telling us what to do. And I'm like, no, I need you down here to make sure that if I go down under the water, then I'm going to come back up. And people say all the time, just stand up, because I've always been tall all my life. They say, just stand up, just stand up. But what they fail to realize is that when I'm underwater, I panic. And when you are in a panic mode, logic and reason goes out the window. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there's no just stand up. There is only, I'm out here about to die. You understand what I'm saying? Like, there is no logic to this. What do you want from me? Like, I told you, I'm traumatized. So are you trying to capitalize on my trauma? Like, what do you want me to do? What do you want me to say? Make it make sense, lady. But I definitely almost failed that class. But if I did fail it though, I was going off on somebody because, what you mean? Like, how am I failing the class? Because y'all never told me that I was going to have to get my behind in this water. And now that I'm in this water, do you see the difference? No, seriously. You see the difference? Because I know y'all sit here and like, girl, you complain about it being a curl, but you're curling it. Do you see the difference? Do you understand what I'm saying? What is this? What is it? When I ask for body weight, y'all, I have not done anything to this side of my head at all. This was never body wave. And who did that? Do you see the difference? Like, this is not body wave, but it's not this. Don't get me wrong. I don't expect the wigs to come perfect, but I do expect it to come the way that I ordered it. If I ordered body wave, LuvMe, I expect body wave. If I ordered my lace pre-cut and I paid you for it, that's what I expect. Now, as far as the hair itself, yes, I do run my fingers through it like this even before it cools down. Look at that, y'all. Y'all see the difference? Do you see what I'm saying? Do you see what I'm saying about the difference between these two? I can't wait to do this back in this side over here. Now, let me pull all of this over here so you don't think that I'm like, oh, just pull the hair from the back because it looked different. No, this is all the hair. This is all the hair. This is what I've done. This is what I haven't. Okay, just saying. I just want us to all be on the same page. I want you to be like, oh, you're reading too deep into it. No, I'm not, because what is this? What is this? I could never go out there like this. What are you doing to me? But that is, when it comes to the actual quality of the hair, this front piece I'm going to have to recurl again. Oh, no, it's okay. It's sitting. Okay. I don't want it too tight, so the looseness of that works for me. When it comes to the actual hair, the hair is soft. It's silky. As you can see, I'm running my fingers through it, and I'm not, oh, there's one snag. There's one snag. And you know why that snag is there? Because it's a curl. It's curly. It's curly when it's not supposed to be. Yeah, so I'm running my fingers through, and it's fine. It's video. Oh wait, it's just add one photo. Okay. Yeah. And so when I do that, guys, you see how the hair goes further down, how it becomes like that. If I just stand here and just let it be for a while, because it is curled hair, it's going to bounce back up. Like, let me show you. I'm just going to show you real quick. Right? All right. And we just going to stand here. We're just going to talk for a little bit. Look, I didn't even do nothing. Okay. Let me pull the hair all the way down. I'm going to pull the hair all the way down. Okay. You see that? Okay. They're even. Okay. We just going to stand here. We just going to talk for just a second. So, yeah, I ended up with a C. But if I had failed that class, it would have been bad. When I say that there's some things that I would love to have redone within my high school experience, yeah, and I think that that would be for anybody. Like, I think that anybody would say if I could go back and do something different, then I would. And there are quite a few things that I feel like I would do differently. Some different classes I would take, some relationships that I would build more, some classes that I probably would take more seriously than I did. Especially my politics class. Like, I didn't take my politics class serious at all because I wasn't really in politics and I didn't understand how I ended up in advanced politics. And I didn't understand how I ended up in International Baccalaureate, which is IB, which is like high level history. I don't know how I ended up in either one of those courses, but I took them and I graduated. So it is what it is. I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm just showing y'all. And so I don't know. I just feel like if I could, I would go back and just redo quite a bit of it, honestly. I really would. The professors that I had, I don't think that there was one professor that I did not like. One teacher, because I guess we don't call them professors in high school. There wasn't a single teacher that I did not like. Of course, I probably wasn't their favorites, especially the ones where I wasn't doing the work in the class. Especially the ones where I wasn't doing the work in the class. I'm doing this more because this is more hair to this side, so I kind of wanted to be able to push back a little bit further. So that's why I've wrapped this one up a little bit tighter. But was there a teacher in high school that I did not like? I don't think that there was, y'all. Were they tough? Sure. I went to college prep school, so it only made sense that they were tough. They pushed us, you know, in ways that we probably were upset with at the time, but it definitely paid off in the end. I will say that, you know, I look around at a lot of the kids that I went to school with. I've been out of high school for, this will make it 12 years. And I know that seems like, girl, you are still so young. Okay, whatever. A decade means something to me. But yeah, so I look at what we're all doing now, and there's not, you know, anybody that, unfortunately, we did lose some of our classmates, and, you know, prayers up continually for their families. But, you know, I will say that everybody that I see, that I watch, who's still around with us, seem to be doing really, really well for themselves. So I'm glad to see that. And yeah, so one side I think I curl both of them. Do I curl both of them away from my face? Yeah, I think I curl both of them away from my face. Let me go down because this is not doing what I needed to do on the other side. So yeah, they worked as hard, but it paid off. And, you know, a lot of us have gone on to do some really great things. So I'm happy about that. We did have a reunion, class reunion, and I didn't go. Okay, I curled that. I took that the wrong way. Hold on, y'all. Oh, this hair. This curl, when the curls are tight like that, it just gives me synthetic, and it just is grinding my gears. Okay, this part right here has to go the opposite way. I curled it the wrong direction. Why does that keep doing that? Child, tomorrow, somebody remind me tomorrow to buy some better flat-ons. That's what you could do, LuvMe. Send me some better flat-ons. I'll probably buy some from Amazon tomorrow. There's this one going around on TikTok shop that they say is really good. But I'm sorry, Amazon kind of got me spoiled in that it gets here fast. When my stuff starts taking a week, it's been too long. It's been too long. Where's the lace? Okay. Okay. See, that's what I want to have. More of a swoop to the back. Okay. It'll all come together. Trust the process. Trust the process. Trust the process. I also, like when I was in high school, I was on the choir. And there's so much about my choir experience that I would change. There's so much about my choir experience that I would change. And I was supposed to go on tour my last year. And I was supposed to go on tour with the choir in Italy. But, you know, that once in a lifetime chance didn't happen. And then, like when we had so much fun in the choir. I'm telling you. So much fun in the choir. For my first 2 years, it was so much fun. And, you know, when it comes to like events that we would do, like we would sing with the one year we opened up for Yolanda Adams. Another year we sang with the symphony orchestra. We sang a Christmas carol with them. For 2 of the years, I believe, that I was on the choir, we did the monument lighting. So like, I don't even know if they still do that these days. But during Christmas time, when they light up the monument in our downtown, they would have different performers to come, and we would get out there with our Santa hats on, and our choir sweat hoodies, and we would be dancing, singing carols in the window, carols at the spinet. At the end, we would dig in our pockets and pull out fake snow and splash it. I mean, it was some grand times. It was some grand times, but there are some things I definitely would have done differently. I think I probably would have definitely paid more attention to the theory of music versus just the execution of it, like versus just the singing part of it. I definitely would have paid more attention to that. I probably would have pulled on our choir director a lot more for her knowledge concerning the theory of music and understanding how to sight read and things like that, because those are skills that are like lifelong. And I feel like as a singer, I would be so much further than where I am if I had just paid more attention to that aspect of the choir experience, right? What else? We just had a lot of fun. My last year was very, very challenging, though. It was very, very challenging. I was in such a weird spot, and I honestly felt like that year showed me a lot. Like, it really showed me a lot about myself, about, you know, where I was, and like being around the people and without, you know, going into too much detail, like, I don't know, I just feel like it was an experience that could have been a lot better. It could have ended a lot better than it did, if I'm being honest. But I just got to make sure that this is going to fall right. I don't know what this piece, what's this doing? And I feel like, honestly, hold on, y'all. It's definitely an experience that, oh no. Oh, it's supposed to go this way anyway. It's definitely an experience that I enjoyed. I wouldn't trade that for anything in the world. It's one of the best times of my life, okay? My sister and my older brother went to the high school that I went to, and they are, you know, years older than I am. And so, you know, when they were going there, I visited the choir room because my sister was interested in the choir. My brother was playing the drums. And, you know, I visited the room, and, you know, they had like an interest meeting for parents. And so we were in there, and I thought to myself, when I come here to this school, I'm going to get on the choir and all of this jazz and X, Y, and Z. My first year I got up there, I was too scared to get on it. And then at the end of the year, I was like, you know, oh my gosh, they had a performance and they were just so powerful. And I was just like, oh my gosh. And so I saw the director in the hallway after the performance. It was like, next year I'm getting on the choir. She said, okay. And so the next year I went in, and sure enough, I got on the choir, and it was a great experience. And, you know, getting to play, like, our director is just phenomenal. Like, she really, really is. And I'm not saying she was, because one, she's still among us, and then two, she's still beasting out here in these streets. And they had like an alumni choir. And I definitely loved being on the alumni choir, but my faith in me going to church is, my own church is super important in my life. And they have events that are on Sundays when I'm at church. And I'm like, dude, I can't make it. Like, I got my own church to go to. Like, I can't do that. So, you know, I've been missing a lot of the events, but you know what I forgot to put on this hair? Holding spray and what's it called? And holding spray and heat protectant. Sure did. But like, look at the difference. Okay. What was I saying? Yeah, but yeah, so she's definitely still a beast, and I would still love to, you know, if she ever did anything around the city, or she wanted to have some kind of reunion, or she wanted to do something, I definitely would be a part of it. But yeah, we haven't, it's been years. I haven't seen or talked to her in years, but it's definitely some things that I would change. And then as far as like friendships are concerned, I ain't really never, like, I wasn't a part of the popular kids in school, but because people knew that I sang, it was like, she's not a part of the popular kids, but she not cool. You understand what I'm saying? Like, she's not cool to hang out with. Like, in my opinion, it was never, I've never run across anybody that was like, oh no, I don't deal with her. She a part of the geek squad. Like, and no offense to the geek squad, but I'm just saying, like, you know, when we were growing up, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. The kids that everybody's just like, stay away from. I was never one of them. But I also stayed to myself a lot, like a whole lot. I stayed to myself. But oh my gosh, it was this one friend. Her name was Kwani. Okay, that was her nickname. Her nickname was Kwani. And that was my baby. I wonder how she's doing. I haven't seen or heard from her in a long time either. But me, her, and my sister that's right over me, we were like 3 peas in a pod. You saw one, the other one wasn't too far behind. And girl, Kwani, if you ever see this, don't get on me. But girl, sometimes it was a struggle holding on to them notes, huh? You know I love you, girl. You know I love you. You my baby. But baby used to have some hard time holding on to them notes. Let's see. Let me grab. It was a delightful experience. I would not honestly trade it for anything in the world. And I say that in all seriousness. I wouldn't trade it. But I will say this, you know, sometimes what you go through, it definitely prepares you for, see, this side is still very much shorter than that one. Okay, there we go. See the difference though, guys? Do you see the difference in how I started off in this video and what it looks like now? Imagine when I finally put a piece of clothing on. Hold on. You see? I thought my gold necklace was in here. But I guess it's not. And I don't feel like I'm going to go back to go and get it. But you see what I'm saying? This looks so much better. Yes. If it was body wave, it would be even better. But look at that. Yep. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Darling. Darling. She's back. She's back. She's back. Okay. Understand that. Understand that. Because honestly, I will say this, and I'm going to wrap this video up. I have definitely had a rough last 2 years. And I'll sit down and I'll talk about that in depth more at some point. But I've definitely had a rough 2 years, and it has made me, and a lot of it has to do with physical things. Like when you're going through physically in your body, getting dolled up and all of that kind of stuff is really not at the top of your list. And, you know, some days I still don't feel the best, but I'm determined this year that I'm going to get back to me. I'm going to get back to feeling good and, you know, just enjoying the life that God has given me. And that means, you know, taking care. Oh, this hair. That means taking care of myself. It still looks a little curly right here, but it's giving more. You know, it still has a lot of curl in it, but yeah. What was I saying? Yeah, I'm just excited to get back to feeling like myself and being me and getting dolled up and pretty. I don't do a lot of makeup. I'm very natural when it comes to that because, you know, when I was growing up, we were raised, you know, we're not putting on makeup. We're not doing all of that. And, you know, a lot of people can feel like that was strict or whatever. I don't care. You feel how you want to feel. I feel at this point in my life that it taught me how to embrace all of this. The dark spots, the patchiness, the dry skin, the eyebrows that ain't got no edges to them. Like I was taught to embrace all of that, and everything else is just an enhancement to the beauty that I already have. And so I just feel good in finally getting back to Deborah. So I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I am not by a long shot any kind of professional stylist, never been to cosmetology school. Cosmetology, I know. I've never been to cosmetology school. I am not a melt the wig down. It gotta be glueless or we not working. That's just what it is for me. And I'm not the best with working the tools, as you can see. But yeah, and I purchased this with my own money. That's why LuvMe gonna get a word from me. Cause what you doing? All right. I love y'all so much. Y'all have a good one. And until next time, y'all have a great week. And I'll catch y'all around the way. God bless you.